Word has it that you will soon be returning to Wayside Christian Mission. I think you will do much better in their sober living program the second time around.
Thanks for using your influence and getting me out of here and back to Wayside. I was afraid Miss V would not let me back into the program. Oh, yes. Before I forget, I want you to know that I appreciate all you've done for me, preacher.
It took some time, but you finally admitted that alcohol was a problem that you could no longer control and that your life was in a dangerous tailspin. Admitting that you have a drinking problem is the first step along the road to recovery.
My pride took a beating, but it is hard to be proud after losing everything to alcohol. So what's the next step?
Your next step is relying upon God to bring about healing and restoration. Thankfully, God is still in the business of mending broken lives.
Must we involve God? Honestly, preacher, I have never been much of a Sunday school girl. After all, I am a well-educated woman who relies upon logic and reason instead of religious mythology. Christianity may be okay for weak-minded persons in need of the crutch, but this is the 21st century. We are living in an age of reason. Religion is mere superstition. Christianity is intellectually bankrupt. For the modern man or woman, God has nothing to offer. The Bible is for muddle-minded persons who are void of logic and reason. God is a mental crutch for those who cannot face the realities of life. I owe everything that I have to my utter rejection of Christianity and the Bible. I know you mean well, preacher, but I am much too intelligent to buy into your religious beliefs. Like I said, I owe all that I am and all that I have to atheism.
Would you say that again, please?
Certainly. All that I am and all that I have is a result of my atheistic beliefs.
As I see it, you are an alcoholic who has spent the last few weeks locked away in a jail cell. You are unemployed, broke, and waiting on a bed in a homeless shelter. And you attribute all this to your die-hard atheism? Give me a break. Let me urge you to give Christ Jesus a chance at mending your broken life. If you are disappointed with Jesus, I am certain that the devil will gladly take you back.
What worries me is that the preacher is starting to make sense.
While Camille is thinking this over, let me remind you that this learning experience was brought to you by Wayside Christian Mission in Louisville. Check us out at waysidechristianmission.org.